Let's talk about the Polish election. As you may know, the election has ended. The currently ruling party is Law and Justice. Technically speaking, it won by getting the most seats in the parliament. I need a new chair, I swear. I cannot sit straight in this chair because it keeps... When I try to sit straight in this chair, I get rocked back like this. It just goes back. I want to be able to sit properly, you know. But this happens when I try. It's so annoying. So my posture is bad really on this chair. In a real office chair. Do you have an office chair? Somewhere. We're gonna do a chair ash like Vaush. Yes. It's the Polish arc. Needing a chair. So, as we know, the currently ruling party lost. 3 parties won, basically. Civic Coalition, the New Left, and the Third Way, the Third Path. The situation is thus. A new government is going to be formed. Within a month, the president is supposed to propose a prime minister who has to get the vote of confidence from the Sejm. If that happens, a new cabinet is going to be formed. If not, then there is a whole slew of procedures that will have to happen if the prime minister candidate does not get the vote of confidence, which is like a little bit of a risk right now. The second procedure is that the vote will go, is that the Sejm is going to propose a candidate, and that candidate needs to give the vote of confidence. And if that candidate doesn't get the vote of confidence, then the thing goes back to the president, and then president will propose another candidate. And then of course, and then it goes like that. There's another problem. My talk about the election will not be super long. There's another problem, mainly speaking, that the third road is kind of conservative compared to the Civic Coalition and compared to the left. So it's already starting to say that they won't agree to things like abortion or gender stuff, as they call it. So already to a proposition to make the abortion thing a bit better, the left says we should liberalize abortion, and the third road says we need to have a referendum on it, which already creates some tension. But the good news is that the Law and Justice Party is not going to be able to create a coalition with anyone in order to keep power, because no party wants a coalition with Law and Justice. How unfortunate. So that's good news. And the Confederacy they did get that 7%, so they did reach the beer level, but it's still a pretty pathetic result. There was a morning within the party, of course. There was a whole special meeting within the party. The boss of the party, Jarosław Kaczynski, did a whole sad morning. It was like, I take responsibility for our failure. I will do our best. A very funny thing happened during the voting, by the way, where the leader of the ruling party, Jarosław Kaczynski, the most powerful politician in the country, went to the voting booth and wanted to go vote without waiting in line, and people told him, the end of the line is there. You go there. That's where the line starts. You go there. And he was forced to go to the end of the line. That was beautiful. Yes, the prime minister leaves because the new government is formed. A whole new government is formed. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Apparently there's a clip of this somewhere in the ether. I'm gonna try to find it if there's on YouTube. Kaczyński, kolejka. Wybory. My mom showed me a video of it. There we go. I think that's I hope this is the video. Let's see. I just heard it. I heard it. Go to the end of the line. He's like super old as well. He's like a super old dude.
Zobacz, tu przesuwasz do głosowania. Ale to mnie... Szybkie spojrzenie.
How sad. There we go. We can watch exit poll meeting with Jarosław Kaczyński. You won't get this from Vaush. Vaush will not be able to translate a speech from Kaczyński. So there you go. You're getting some unique content out of the stream.
Sprawiedliwość odmieniło właśnie tę filozofię rządzenia i wprowadziło
Law and Justice has changed this philosophy of ruling and has introduced
tę dobrą, pozytywną zmianę.
this good and positive change. Yeah, of course. The famous Law and Justice slogan, the good change.
Do polskiej polityki
To
przywróciło
the Polish
wiarygodność,
politics, it gave us back credibility
wprowadzając szereg reform, szereg zmian,
by a lot of reforms.
tych, które wcześniej były zapowiadane w naszej kampanii.
Okay, let's just go to the Kaczynski because that's boring. I want to see the cope.
Co za atmosfera, szanowni państwo, pozytywna atmosfera dzisiaj w sztabie Prawa i Sprawiedliwości. Witamy serdecznie naszego lidera, pana premiera Jarosława Kaczyńskiego.
Our boss! Jarosław Kaczyński, yay!
Dziękujemy za to
Dziękuję
wspaniałe
bardzo.
They're chanting thank you.
zwycięstwo.
Dziękuję, proszę Państwa. Dziękuję, serdecznie dziękuję.
Embarrassing.
Ale naprawdę dziękuję. Pozwólcie Państwo coś powiedzieć.
Oh my god! But I really thank you. Let me speak, please. Is what he just said. That was funny. Yeah, really, thank you. But let me speak, please. Was telling them to shut up. Oh my goodness. That's great.
Szanowni Państwo, mamy pierwsze wyniki
We have our first results.
badań. One nam dają czwarte zwycięstwo
They give us the fourth victory
w dziejach naszej partii.
in the history of our party.
Czwarte zwycięstwo.
The fourth victory. The cope is real. I hope he'll say that what he said at one of those speeches.
W wyborach parlamentarnych.
In the parliamentary election.
I trzecie po kolei. To jest naprawdę
And third in a row.
wielki sukces.
It's a great success. Cope.
Wielki sukces naszej formacji i naszego
It's a great success for our formation, our project
projektu dla Polski. No ale
for Poland.
oczywiście przed nami jeszcze stoi pytanie,
But before us stands the question, I love this,
o to, czy ten sukces
about whether or not this success
będzie można zmienić w kolejną kadencję naszej władzy.
will actually translate to any sort of power. I love this part. We won! It's a great success. Now the only thing that's left is the question if it actually means anything. I love this part so much.
I tego jeszcze w tej chwili nie wiemy,
And we don't know that yet.
ale musimy
But
mieć nadzieję
we've got to have hope.
i musimy także wiedzieć, że
And we also have to know
niezależnie od tego,
that no matter
czy będziemy przy
if we will be in power
władzy, czy będziemy w opozycji,
or if we will be the opposition,
to ten projekt będziemy na różne sposoby realizować.
we will enforce the project one way or the other.
I nie pozwolimy na to, by Polskę zdradzono.
And we will not allow Poland to be betrayed. And this is basically why I wanted to show you. It's amazing. Aren't you glad that you've seen this little thing with me? I was an extremely short segment on the election, but I'm not sure what to say to this. I'm not sure what to say anymore. Peace has lost. There are certain challenges that are ahead, like the third road, the third way, sort of trying to muscle in their right-wing ideas. But I'm not sure if there's anything to add to this. Like some segments are just meant to be really short, and I guess that's the one.